So, if you're here today, the month of May is about to bring you a lot of positive changes. I'm connecting with the energy of the sun for this month of May, and our sun has been incredibly active. It is sending waves. I'm going to call these shock waves that are hitting us directly in the energetic center. And it is knocking off energies and things that no longer serve us. So the sun is supporting you at this time, and you may go through experiences that do feel uncomfortable because you are releasing energy that no longer serves you. So, what I wanted to do for you today is to pull some cards and see what it is your soul needs to hear as you are moving through this. So, let's get into it. Welcome in, my beautiful Leo friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So, thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's call in spirit, open up this space, and see what it is your soul is meant to hear as you move through this month of May. So I wanted to first start with a Sacred Woundings Oracle card. So as the sun is sending shock waves our way, what's happening is we have these energies that aren't supporting us, that are dislodging and being released from our energetic field. And you are getting the wound of the stolen stillness, the wound of stolen stillness. So feelings and emotions that you may be feeling, right? They're popping up out of nowhere. So Spirit is encouraging you to observe them rather than react to them. Okay, so rest never felt safe enough to take. For you, rest may have not felt safe enough to take. So this wound forms when your nervous system was shaped in survival, where slowing down felt dangerous or indulgent. You learn to equate rest with risk, idleness with failure, and it can leave you restless, feeling burnt out, and unsure how to let yourself pause without guilt. So you might have been feeling this, even living it recently. So Spirit is letting you know that they see you, Leo. Okay, so the wound of the stolen stillness. We're going to go ahead and pull a healing message for you as well. So there's a lot of healing energy in the air this May, and you can connect with it. Faith requires trust. Spirit is saying faith requires trust, and we have a little tiger here. You might have seen one. This is a spirit animal that is guiding you this month. And the message here is believe and trust that life has your highest good at heart. Move forward with faith. So once again, believe and trust that life has your highest good at heart, Leo. Move forward with faith. And I also have an affirmation for you. Feel free to write this down and use it this month or seal it in the comment section below. Life supports me unconditionally. Life supports me unconditionally. And we have the number 53. This is a number frequency that you might be seeing. This number might be significant even. So I feel I feel there's a date, May the 3rd, coming up with it, and 53 hours or days. I know we already passed May 3rd, but I feel that something shifted for you energetically on that day. So King of Wands is your first tarot card. We're going to pull 3 of these. So they're letting you know that you have a lot of power, Leo, that you are not here to compete. You are not here to compare or question yourself. Maybe you're questioning yourself or feeling uncertain. There's something you already know. And this is something that Spirit is encouraging you to claim at this time and direct your energy there, because that is where you know it matters. So King of Wands, we have the Knight of Wands. You're meant to take action. They're saying act now. Leo, there's something you already know, something that feels intentional, and there may be pressure coming in from the outside. Don't let this pressure weigh you down. You're going to move through this and get through it. It requires you being active and not passive. So Knight of Wands, and we have the Four of Pentacles. So what's in the way is this worry, stress, these thoughts about stability and security in your life, right? This might be about your finances, home, relationships. It's the foundation, I feel, that may feel a bit shaky, like you're being tested in some way, and there's something hanging on the line here for some of you. So when you're focusing on this and making that the center point in your life, you're going to naturally start to look for things that are confirming it. I always find that happening to me. I mean, it could be different for you, Leo, so you'll have to share with me. But there's something that spirit is shifting within the experience and the way that you're seeing it. So, Four of Pentacles. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So, whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you are also going to receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So, share with me in the comment section below. So Leo, we got the number 14, 12, and the number 4. You might have been seeing these numbers. They're connecting you to this month of May and the energy in this reading, the messages. So before I continue on here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating with you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. And quickly, I just wanted to mention that there are some big changes coming here on social media platforms, YouTube, and I just wanted to make sure that we stay connected, especially if you enjoy my presence, my messages, to make sure that you are subscribed, you hit that notification bell, because I feel creators are going to experience a lot of big changes as we move forward this year. So if you take a look at these two cards here, Leo, both of these people are holding the wands in the same hand. So I feel you have made your decision around something, and all you have to do is follow through on that and keep your eye on the prize, right? So even though you might be feeling a certain way, you may have taken a loss, a hit in some way, like something may have not worked out in the way that you were expecting, and maybe that's put you in this frequency and vibration that doesn't feel so good. Right? I hear someone saying that this really sucks. Like, I can't believe that I'm having to go through this. Or, I just don't have enough money to do what it is that I want to do or create, or like whatever it is. So, not focusing on that, but rather focusing what is already working for you. Like, focusing on the positive, on the light. This will come. The money, the abundance, all of that is there. All you have to do right now is ground yourself. Right? And that's the first card that came through, was the King of Wands. So taking your throne and claiming it. You are not here to compete. You are not here to compare. You are here to rule your reality. So you're being called to step into your world as a leader, as an authority in some way. You might be finding that this is naturally happening by divine order, right? What I'm seeing here is some of you may have been in a position at work where you've had some changes, and maybe you're finding yourself leading a team or guiding others, or you're branching off and starting your own business. I'm definitely getting entrepreneurial energy here, right? Or a desire to make more money. So grounding yourself, this is so, so important. Implementing practices. And I feel this has to do with your daily life through the Knight of Wands. Every morning I get up, I've got the same schedule, and I feel your schedule is coming up as an important source of this abundance that you're going to create. This like lack or loss, I feel, is dissolving now, and you are stepping into this abundance. This is what's happening this month of May. And what I'm seeing here is, as the energy of the sun comes in, it's knocking pennies and coins out of your energetic field. This is how they're showing it to me. So I'm seeing like scattering of coins. I don't know what that means for you. You'll have to share with me, especially if you're resonating with that. And you are claiming your place in the world in a way, and this might be unintentional. So the other thing here is wisdom. I feel that you are in a way meant to teach, meant to guide, and heal others. And there's an opportunity here for you to actually create or build this dream. I feel like you've always had this, Leo, like you've always wanted to be in a place where you're recognized for what you do, what you believe, you're able to share it. And I feel this is like creative work that you have been doing recently. So to me, this feels like you've always wanted to paint. I'm just going to use this as an example. And you're finding that you're picking up that paintbrush. You went to Michael's one day and you grabbed a canvas and some paint and stuff. And you're like, you know what? I don't have any plans tonight. I'm going to grab a glass of wine and I'm going to paint. And that's what you're finding yourself doing. Like you're taking the action to actually do that. And maybe that sparks something inside of you. And all of a sudden, you're finding yourself selling your paintings like at a gallery. And like, this is how it's coming in. Like, they're showing me results here. I feel you are results oriented. You are seeing how the universe is responding to you in the way that you are working with your energy. This is you showing up. This is you being in a place where people see you. Like I'm seeing you mixing and mingling. I'm seeing others that are drawn to your light, Leo. So I feel this is something that you've always wanted. I feel this is where you are going in your life's experience. And some of you are already here. You're already within this experience. So I'm seeing a community. You might be on a social media platform, right? Maybe you want to be in the public eye and you're finding yourself there, leading others, inspiring them, healing them with your words, with your presence, with your creativity. And here we have the Knight of Wands. So I'm seeing like you are taking action. And now this is where they want you to be very careful, where you're not rushing through things, because I'm feeling like you want to quickly do this. And like I'm seeing a really bright idea. I'm seeing you visualizing something, but almost wanting it like right now, right here. And this is not how the energy works, Leo. You want to be patient here. You don't want to rush this. The more that you're able to slow down, the more things are going to speed up and work in your favor. So what I'm seeing here is communication, the way that energies are interacting with one another. So this could be you and others. You want to be very, very mindful of how you are responding instead of reacting. You know, you might feel this wound come up in some way in a conversation and you feel a certain thing and you're finding yourself reacting, or you're seeing this reflected to you through someone else. So I feel there's like a lot of layers to this, a lot of ways that energy is moving through your life and the way that you are moving through all the energy around you. So again, you know, grounding and just being aware. You know, when I first started becoming aware and really looking at how I was reacting to things, it was hard to do that in the moment when we first start, but the more that you do it, the better you get. And before you know it, you have mastered it. So I'm seeing mastery, right? Knights, before they go into battle, they are practicing, they are preparing, all of that, strategizing, right? So this is exactly an experience that you might be going through in your life right now where you're finding yourself preparing without even realizing it. It's almost like you have been positioned in your world in a way where everything that you have learned up until this point has brought you to where you are, and now you are equipped. You have the tool belt with everything that you need in order to move through whatever you're moving through. So I'm getting a lot of realizations coming in through this Knight of Wands, and I'm getting the spirit warrior energy. It feels like you are a spirit warrior moving through your world. It could feel like you're in a battle, and maybe this is one of the biggest battles you've ever experienced in your life, but I see you getting through it. I see that you don't give up, Leo. There is nothing that can stand in your way, because no matter what it is, you are going to get through it. This is what the black horse is representing. It's an energy that's a bit darker. It feels like it's slower to move through and it feels heavier. And it could be any kind of an experience we're having. It could, and usually we feel this around challenges, you know, hardships. These are experiences that don't feel good. But this is letting you know that you are going to claim victory here with this, because you're going to get through it. You are going to overcome it and you're going to evolve as a soul. That's the purpose of this. So the sun is actually activating the spirit warrior within. So you are rising and you're moving into, sometimes knights will see something off in a distance, like, oh my gosh, that's our opponent and they're coming in. So they have time because they saw, or they have someone that's at a location that informs them beforehand. I'm seeing all of this stuff here for you as well. It's almost like you have these informants. I feel for most of you are your spirit guides that are communicating and bringing you guidance, things that you're picking up on. And I feel this has to do with foresight, but it also has to do with premonition. So I see you moving intentionally and strategically this month of May. So we have the Four of Pentacles. Again, Spirit is encouraging you not to focus on what isn't working, but rather shift to what is working. This month is going to be all about that. There's a lot of abundance and light coming in through the sun, right? These are shock waves that are feeling like pulses of light within you. So the number 4 for me right now is representing manifestation for you. So you are like a magnet and you are manifesting. The universe is responding to your frequency and vibration. And I want you to take a look at how you are showing up in your experience right now. So as you're watching this reading, how are you feeling, Leo? Are you feeling happy, content? Are you thinking about something, worried or stressed? Maybe you're waiting for something to come in, like you haven't gotten an answer. Like I'm getting a lot of stress around something that is open-ended. What is that? It's like maybe you sent a message and someone's not responding, or, it feels like you have asked, but you have not received yet. So let go of that. They want you to give them the worry and the stress about that and go on about your day, doing what it is that you do, looking for the light and joy, the love, the connection, the abundance within your experience without the stress and worry. And you know what? I know it's hard when you're going through experiences that make you feel this way. I've been through many of these, but I found when I was stabilizing myself, my own, how I'm feeling within the experience, it's like, okay, I'm going through this reality. This is what it is. So I accept that. Now I'm going to see how I can work with it, work through it, problem solve my way through it, right? So there's a lot of disappointment in the Four of Pentacles. I'm definitely getting some sort of financial loss. I mean, this could be a loss of a job because that hits your finances. Maybe there's something that you owe. This could be, bills that you have to pay. Things may be piling up and it just feels like this is what this energy is. So when we're worrying and stressing about this, we're interfering with that money energy flow. This is what I believe. I'm going to share that with you. Because in my experience, when I found myself worrying, then I'd see things that confirm the worry, then I worry more, amplifying the power, the energy I'm sending out into the world that will then reflect that energy back to me. So what I used to do is not worry, but rather take a look at my finances. I'll take a look at, what's coming in, what's going out. I'd manage my money better. I'd stop buying things that I didn't need and kind of work with this until I found opportunities, which I was looking for. So I was very active in manifesting something else while I was moving through this as I was adjusting to it. And I found that whenever I did this is when things worked out after I went through that tight tunnel of feeling the way that I did. So whatever this experience is, it's only temporary. And within this experience, Leo, is where you are manifesting. I feel this is where sometimes, yes, the universe does test us, right? I've felt that anytime I'm about to level up in my world, I'm faced with a challenge. And a lot of the times it's me getting sick, like getting the flu. Maybe there's something like I had a live event last year in April. And I remember I got hit with the flu and I lost my voice. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I've got the event. I've got all these things I had to do. So I had to make sure I was taking care of myself, but also taking things slow. And I did the event and it was really, really good. And everyone understood you are all just the most amazing souls out there, like I have to say. So thank you for being so understanding and so loving and kind in this space. So the Four of Pentacles. You are supported. Your angels, your God, your guides, your ancestors, loved ones on the other side are supporting you. So whatever this is only temporary and you are going to overcome it. Right now, they want you to shift your mindset to look at all the things that are working out for you and implement the practice of gratitude, like real, actual gratitude in your life. You know, I remember when I was implementing gratitude when I was, early 20s, I was just like pretending to be thankful for things. I didn't really mean it. I thought if I said it, it just meant something. But you truly have to feel into it and genuinely be grateful for everything. So, yeah, I feel that things are going to turn around for you if you're in a space where things aren't. And this also feels like you're holding or gripping something. Like I feel someone is hoarding an energy or afraid to let it go, afraid of losing it. But sometimes we have to lose something to find ourselves. Sometimes we have to lose it to find it, right? So I feel there's a message like this coming in for some of you out there. And maybe this is a message you heard recently somewhere else outside of this channel. Like sometimes you have to lose something to find whatever it is that you're looking for. I feel like this is something that someone said in a movie once. I could be wrong, but it feels like that. And your losses are becoming your gains. They're letting you know that energy that left. And I feel when you're not worrying and stressing or trying to control or fix or pressure all of that, when you release and surrender, that's when things start to happen. And that's where you're going to see things happening when you surrender to the experience, right? So I wanted to pull a number frequency behind this month for you and draw out a message your soul needs to hear through this frequency. And what we're getting here is 87, synchronicity. You're going to experience a lot of synchronicities this month. We have purple and pink coming through. So these might be colors that you're wearing more of or seeing around you. Purple and pink. So 87 is the other frequency. And, this number might be important for you. I'm getting August the 7th as an important date for some of you. And I'm getting 87 hours or 87 days around something. So you'll have to share with me what that is when you experience it. This card indicates a need to have faith in the universal order of events, even in the midst of hopelessness and uncertainty. There is no such thing as an accident or a coincidence in the universe. And the perfect people and opportunities will appear miraculously when you least expect them. So let go of any kind of expectations you might be holding on to around something you want to happen and the way that you want it to happen. It's going to happen in a way you're not expecting. So even when you can't logically comprehend how your dreams could possibly come true, you must trust in the magical power of synchronicity to deliver what you need. Remember, it isn't your job to know how things will unfold. It is simply your job to believe and know that all is well. The hows, whens, and whos lie in the hands of the divine. But once you surrender the outcome, you are shown the next logical step. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythms and cycles of your life, cycles that are encouraging you to trust in the power of synchronicity. By living in constant alignment with Source through positive thoughts, emotions, and prayer, you will automatically attract miraculous synchronicities into your life. And I feel many of you are seeing the synchronicities that are coming together. And you'll have to share with me in the comment section below what those are for you. So I've got another affirmation. Feel free to write this down and use it this month. I have faith that synchronicity will lead me where I need to be. So once again, I have faith that synchronicity will lead me where I need to be. So I'm going to leave you another affirmation at the very end of this reading that my husband writes for you. So you'll have to check that out as well. So 87 is the number frequency behind this month. And we're going to go ahead, close, and seal your reading now with an angel number. So you're being shown the way. You might have seen 9090, right? So your angels are guiding you at this time. You're going to feel the presence of your angels around you, Leo. These could be people around you. This could be energy that is in your environment, things that you are doing that feel supportive to you. So you're under spiritual influence, okay? So know that. Connect with spiritual information. Assistance is here for you. You're going to find connected to that assistance. Take the higher road. Spirit is encouraging you to take the higher road around something that you feel is right to you. Okay, so this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, I just wanted to update you on my channel schedule, which will be changing very soon. So currently you're seeing your individual signs up twice per week with one collective a day. This is going to now change to one individual reading per week with one collective a day. So you'll see the schedule here. Take a look at where your sign is being posted. That way you can change from the old schedule to the new one. The reason why I'm doing this is because I wanted to create some more room to do live events. This is something that has been sitting with me for a very long time. And I wanted to put more energy into my secondary channel, which is these sacred oracles. So by doing this, I allow myself more space and room to explore other avenues to share more of my creativity with you. So I hope that you're able to receive this in a positive way. And those collective readings are for you in between those individual readings. So those are going to be out every day. All right. So thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate your presence, your love, your support, everything that you bring to this community here. So thank you. If you enjoyed that, my family and I have lots more to share with you.
Ria and I have our helpful 14-day mindset shift and 60-day soul commitment challenge ebooks to help give you the tools to transform and grow into your best self.
You can find my special handmade intention candles made with loving care along with my other creations at Koto Create.
Hi, Tom here. Feel free to check out my spiritual health and wellness videos and more new stuff every day on Sacred Knowledge Living. And sometimes, even these guys make an appearance. Take care and be calm.
Last but not least, my daughter and I have these beautiful pendant collections available at Sacred Haven. And Katomi and I are still creating videos at Sacred Oracles whenever we have time throughout the month. So you can find all the links in the description box below, and we appreciate all of your support.
Thank
you for watching. I'm sorry.
It's pretty close.